Madrid tonight. There are still 6 games left in the regular season, and Los Blancos are just 1 win off a play-in place. But the last 3 games of the year are on the road against teams ranked above them. So a game against the Bologna team sitting 1 place off the bottom means the Madrileños really need to win. Here's Chus Mateo.
Of course, we get to score a little bit more from outside. It's very important for us to have a good balance on the offense, inside and outside, not only inside, not only outside. We need to find a good balance between both. But we get to play good defense. My opinion is very important to control their low post with Schengelia. This is very, very important.
Well, coming in from the outside, the Bologna team can play tonight without the weight of expectation. The players can play fast and loose. That's the good news. The bad news is Vunira have lost their last 6 games in a row. They wear a new kit tonight to mark the 25th anniversary of the Euroleague. Will it help? Here's Duško Ivanović.
Well, we play against one of the best team. And especially one team, he control very good the zone. They have excellent point guard. They have very good shooters. Musa has. This is a team for maybe Final Four. They don't play until now good, but this is a very good team.
Well, buona sera, everybody, and buenas noches to any Spanish speakers who are joining us tonight. Live images now from inside the Segafredo Arena as Virtus Bologna host Real Madrid in round 29 of the regular season of the Turkish Airlines Euroleague. Well, my name is Liam Canny. As ever, my privilege to be with you tonight from wherever it is in the world that you are joining us. And for Los Blancos, well, 6 games left, but 4 of those games are on the road. And the road has not been a friendly place for Madrid. They're just 4-10 away from home. Great atmosphere here in the Segafredo Arena. And so for the home team, as I mentioned, it could be an occasion just to go out and enjoy your basketball. Don't worry about the result. From 17th, you're not going to play your way back into a play-in position, but you can certainly have a say in who gets there. You can see the games that are underway tonight, a busy night on Thursday night in the Turkish Airlines Euroleague. We're so close to the end of the season, and here's how things stand. So you can see Real Madrid in 12th position, 14 wins. They're just 1 win behind EA7, Armani Milano, Barcelona, Partizan, all with 15 wins. So to get to one of those top 10 positions, Real Madrid can certainly get there, but they have struggled mightily on the road. And you can see, look at that, it's been an up and down season for Real Madrid. Unfortunately for Bologna fans, they've been down near the bottom since round 1. And right now they sit in 17th position, just in front of Alba Berlin. We'll take a look at the lineups for tonight's 2 teams. First of all, for the visitors, they will play without the services of Gabriel Deck, who's a scratch tonight, but certainly an array of talent on the perimeter with Hazonia and Musa available. Campazzo's the man who really makes them tick. And Tavares, the double deuce at the back of the defense, is an eradicator. He leads the EuroLeague in block shots. Right on cue, there is the Cape Verdean Eddie Tavares, our key player. He'll certainly allow the guards on the perimeter to go ahead and put all kinds of ball pressure, and he can help at the back of the defense. Well, here's a look at the lineup for the hosts. They'll play without Will Clyburn with a foot injury. Marco Bellinelli and Alessandro Paiola are also scratches tonight, so we'll see who Coach Ivanovic can cobble together and try to get a result from. Remember, Bologna sit in 17th position. They have just 7 wins so far in the season, but Ante Zizic has returned back to full fitness. He was an all-Euroleague second-team selection, and he won a Euroleague title back in 2023 with Real Madrid. Well, that fan there right in the middle checking out things on the Turkish Airlines Euroleague website. You can do the same, and you can see statistics just like this. Rebounding, a story for both of these teams. Bologna are the worst rebounding team in the league, and Real Madrid are the best rebounding team in the league. We'll see if that bears any impact on tonight's game. Total rebounds right there, you can see 18th and 1st. And that's the game inside the game. You know, you got to win the battle of the boards. So critical to try and get a win. Real Madrid not fared very well away from the Spanish capital this year. They are 4-10 on the road. Bologna will try to continue to make it a difficult place for Chus Mateo's unit. You can see the head-to-head record between the two coaches. As far as the clubs are concerned, it's the 10th ever meeting on the European stage. Bologna 4 wins, Real Madrid 5, so very close. And you can see what an illustrious career Coach Ivanovic has had, over 200 wins in the Euroleague. He's had a number of stints with Baskonia. Also coached Crvena Zvezda, Barcelona, and Panathinaikos.
Coach, you played a very good second quarter. How will you want to see your team in the third and in the first? Which details you want them to restart?
Well, especially in fourth quarter, Madrid it was dominant and play in the inside. Their pivot share excellent the ball, and we don't have aggressivity and defense. We have to play more aggressively without the scare. We have to enjoy the game.
Thank you, Coach.
Berserkers, some of the ultra fans for Real Madrid. Well, we are in the 25th anniversary edition of the Turkish Airlines Euroleague. We are on the road to Abu Dhabi. The Final Four will be in the Emirates. It'll be outside the continent of Europe for the first time ever. And we hope you can join us to see who the 4 teams are who get there. were with us in the first half, welcome back. If you're joining us from somewhere else, a very, very warm welcome to you. Other games underway tonight. You can keep an eye on Fenerbahce host Asvel, Crvena Zvezda Belgrade host Milan. That's an important game. Those teams are in the mix for the play-in positions, as are Žalgiris and Paris. Žalgiris in Kaunas, they're hosting Paris. That game has all kinds of playoff implications. Alba Berlin playing at home against Baskonia. Alba, like Bologna, can play free and loose. Maccabi in Belgrade, hosting a Monaco team that are trying to stay in the playoff picture. Maccabi came back from the break and they were outstanding against Asvel. And we are right here in Bologna. Goes Bayern host FS. Barcelona. And the players commend each other on a good game. Really, Madrid had control of this game since the first quarter. They won the first quarter 30-17 and never looked back. All credit to Bologna. Bologna won the third quarter 21-18. They won the fourth quarter 13-12. So they gave a good account of themselves, but Madrid came out in the opening 10 minutes and said, we need this game more than you do. Well, the Berserkers, the rabid fans of Madrid, they'll go out into the Italian night and be happy. So stay with us, fans, as we wrap this one up. We'll take a look at scores from elsewhere as well to see what the table looks like at the end of our action tonight. Remember, games to come tomorrow night, the eternal derby in Greece. Bayern Munich host FS, Barcelona host Partizan. Those three games, all with playoff implications. Here's your final score in this one. From Basket City, Virtus Bologna 67, Real Madrid 80 in round 29 of the Turkish Airlines Euroleague. Well, fans, stay with us here as we wrap this one up. We'll bring you tonight's magic moment, our Adidas player of the night, and here it is, tonight's Motorola magic moment. He knew better. He went right, finished with 11 points, top scorer for Bologna. On a night when Bologna scored just 67 points. So hard to win when you get that low a total. But kudos to Matthew Morgan, his performance, 11 points. Canan Musa led Madrid with 13, he had 9 in the first half. He was really en fuego in the first half. And look at that, Campazzo right on his average, 7 assists per game, third in the Euroleague. Shengelia had a tough night, 7 rebounds, but he had 3 turnovers, and those 3 turnovers happened in the fourth quarter. So critical errors by the veteran. Well, now a chance to look at tonight's Adidas Player of the Game. From the winning team, Real Madrid, none other than Canan Musa. I love that little curl there. He can score at all 3 levels. Shows he can get to the glass. He's got a very quick first step. Look at his strong hands. And he's got range on his jump shot as well. We're going to get him courtside and get his thoughts on his performance and the win for Real Madrid, who are trying to secure one of the play-in spots.
To be here because because you were so solid during the whole game. You control it. Then in the second half, you decided to push, and that's why you're here. Congrats again.
Yeah, appreciate it. I mean, it's a very important game for us. We knew that it's not going to be easy, but at the end of the day, you know, we're Real Madrid and we try to win every game possible. Now we try to fight to get first to the play-in, and why not to the playoffs directly.
That we were seeing your plays, and you were demanding, why am I here? Because he was there at the beginning of the game, then in halftime, and then again here. Now, that's why, probably because you're a good guy, so we decided to have you here, but even because you play as an MVP.
Yeah, I mean, you know, for me, whenever team wins, I'm happy. You know, I'm trying to do whatever it takes for the team to win. Today was my turn. You know, the other day maybe another guy, but I'm very happy that I contributed to this win.
You know what they say, in the hardest time, here comes the hardest. Yeah, thank you so much, Vin. Coach, first of all, congratulations and thank you to be here because you were so solid. You controlled the game from the very beginning. Then Virtus tried to come back, in particular in the second half, but you were there. You had a very big gap and you controlled it. Being a team, that's important in that moment.
Yeah, we passed to each other very good. We delivered 21 assistants, and we didn't turn over too much the ball. It's not easy to play on the road, especially in Euroleague. And we control the game. We didn't score too much from outside. We are not scoring too much from outside, but we passed to each other very good, and we control the rebound too.
Now let's look to the schedule and to the remaining game in this EuroLeague season, because there are a few games left, but you are stepping up in the journey. You're stepping up in the standing too. This means that you're getting closer to the playoffs.
We got too many teams involved on the play-in and playoffs, and we need to fight until the end. There are too many games that are going to be between these teams that are fighting for the playoffs, so we need to be very smart and very solid, especially at home. We got 3 games, and then we go to Belgrade twice, so we need to be very smart, but playing game by game.
Coach, congratulations again, and thank you to be here.
Yeah. We talk now to Campazzo.
Faco, congratulations for that win. It's obviously never easy to win away from home, but tonight the way you played made us all feel that it was so easy, but I want to know yours.
It's not easy.